What is up, our National Wrestling Shooters members and viewers? This is Scott Casey, the owner, the chairman, and the creator of the National Wrestling Shooters. And today, I am gonna give you, yep, that's right, I am gonna give the owner, chairman, and creator of the National Wrestling Shooters, me, Scott Casey, is gonna give you my NXT review. And what a great NXT it was. The commentators were the awesome Ronaldo, Nigel McGuinness, and Percy Watson. Here we go. Okay. Tonight's show opens with a graphic tribute to Nikolai Volkov and Brian Christopher. Rest in peace to those two. As a matter of fact, rest in peace to Brickhouse Brown, Nikolai Volkov, and Brian Christopher. Okay, we start the first match. Heavy Machinery versus the Mighty. The Mighty pulled their jackets at Otis and Tucker, but get them thrown back in their faces and knocked down. Otis attacks Vaughn until Milner tags in. Then Otis catches him with a spinning snap. Then Vaughn comes back in and hits a drop kick at the knees. The Mighty uses quick tags to keep Otis down. Then he gets back in with a back suplex. Tucker gets a hot tag and unloads on Vaughn and Milner and hits him with a corner cannonball. Vaughn ends up distracting him and Miller chops his knees, but the Street Profits run out and dance and cause a distraction that allows Heavy Machine to hit the compactor at Vaughn to pick up the win. Winners, the Heavy Machinery. I thought this was an amazing match. I really enjoyed it. Good luck for tag team. I like the fact that the Street Profits came in distract. I like how the Street Profits came in and danced and caused distraction, which allowed Heavy Machinery to win. This is how you book a tag team, Team WWE. Good match. Then match number 2. Mustache Mountain versus Brandon Taylor and Matt Knox. Bate and Severn trade off an offensive maneuvers, and Knox targets Trent's knee, and he and Taylor continue to work him over. Trent comes back with a snap suplex, and Bate gets an exploder suplex and a standing moonsault off the top tag. Severn tags back in and hits an inverted death belly jumper before Bate drops Knox's head, and they pick up the win. Winner Mustache Mountain. After the match, Mustache Mountain cuts a promo about the last time they were there, but they have a plan now. Bate says he threw in the power because Undisputed Era was out to drive a wedge between them, but now they are involved in the rematch clause for TakeOver Brooklyn 4. I like this match. This is another good tag team match. I really enjoyed this. Two great tag team matches in a row. I like the fact how Mustache Mountain challenged Undisputed Era to a rematch and NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4. I'm really looking forward to that. There we go, and let's get to the next thing. There we go. Okay, next match. EC3 versus Kona Reeves. Kona talks trash early and EC3 isn't having it. They go back and forth a bit with some punches before EC3 lays a good shot and Kona splashes him in the corner. EC3 hits a somersault neck breaker. Then Velveteen Dream interrupts the match and says someone can't get over Royal Albert Howard. Dream says they can talk about it, but EC3 needs to come to his world to do it. Dream goes to say something else but leaves. Abruptly, Kona hits the Hawaiian drop for a very close 2 count. Kona gets pissed and screams at EC3 to stand up. Then he talks about being the finest, but EC3 surprises him for 1% for the win. Winner EC3. I like it. Good match. Good match between EC3 and Kona Reeves. I liked how Velveteen distracted them. I like it. Set up the match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4. So I really enjoyed this. William Regal then ended up booking Velveteen Dream versus EC3 at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4, and then he ended up booking Undisputed Era versus Mustache Martin in the rematch for the NXT Tag Team Championship to take over for as well. So good decision. So good decision on William Regal's part. I like that. Then it was the main event match. It was Candice LeRae. Also, after that match, EC3 had a really good backstage interview talk about Velveteen Dream. And then it was Candice LeRae versus Shayna Baszler. Candice hits a corner drop kick early and sends Shayna outside. Then she connects with a few arm drags and wrenches down on Shayna's arm. Candice goes to springboard on the ropes, but Shayna pulls her down on the top rope. Then she whips Candice's shoulder first into the ring steps. Shayna rolls Candice back in and applies a hammerlock that whips her shoulder first into the ring post and goes for a near fall. Shayna stabs her arm and backs in the corner, and Candice slaps her back, but Shayna goes to the arm lock and pulls back. Candice ends up breaking free and whipping her into the corner, but Shayna comes back right and charges her. Candice connects with an enziguri that then Candice throws a bunch of chops and forearms and connecting with a corner elbow strike. Candice heads up the top, hits a crossbody for one, but then Shayna rolls outside to regain the composure. Candice doesn't give her any time to breathe and dives in her. Then Candice heads up top after rolling Shayna inside, hits a tornado DDT for her too. Candice heads back up one more time, but Shayna catches her, attacks the left arm, and Candice goes for a diving cutter, but Shayna puts her in a chokehold, and as she lands, Candice gets right up the rope to break. Then she catches Shayna in a small package for another crossbar before hitting a double stop and upper. And unprettier Candice hits the ropes, but Shayna blocks an offensive attempt. Then she kicks Candice in the chest and makes a tap onto the chokehold. Winner Shayna Baszler. Very, very enjoyable main event. Awesome main event. This WWE Raw and SmackDown. This is how you book a woman's match. This is how you do it, main roster. This is how you use a woman. Triple H knows what he's doing with NXT. Vince McMahon, I think it's time you step there and let Triple H take over WWE, because Triple H is doing wonders with NXT. He is doing something amazing with the NXT brand. He knows exactly what he's doing. Take lessons, Vince. Take lessons, the main roster. Take lessons, and then Shayna tries to go out. Then after the match, Shayna tries to go after Candice Skin, but Kairi Sane runs out and tries to attack Shayna, only to get pulled back by a group of reps. I like that too. A really good main event. I really enjoyed that. And I like how Shayna tried to attack Candice, and how Kairi Sane. Yeah, I like this. Really good. I like this. They're definitely building up the field very well between Shayna Baszler and Kairi Sane, and they're doing a really good job of it too. I enjoy it. I really like what they're doing, but yeah, this was a great main event. And now it's time for the final segment of the night, and that is Ciampa's championship address. Mustache Mountain are seen backstage, and they're asked about Takeover, and if they have any chips up their sleeves. They say they don't need any chips because they're big, strong boys, and they can win a Takeover. Or Royal Albert Hall. Roy Williams approach them and say it doesn't matter who's champion at the Takeover, because they will be champions because they want the next shot at the champs. I like that. That's good build up. Them Mustache Mountain 4-out challenges. I really enjoy that. And Roy Williams. I like that. I like where this is going. I like where this is going. This is definitely good booking. And then new NXT World Heavyweight Champion Tomasso Ciampa comes out and brags about how this is his NXT, saying all he needed was one moment, and he's a man of his word. Ciampa says he wants him to take a deep breath, because this is what it looks like when the white belt champion takes his place at the table. He leaves the ring to brag about his win to an old woman, saying this is his moment and he is her NXT champion. Ciampa says the icing on the cake is that he beat Aleister Black, but Johnny Gargano put he's a loser one more time. Ciampa says he wins and Johnny loses, and Ciampa continues to brag about the top talent he beat, calling himself the greatest sports entertainer of all time. Aleister Black cuts him off, but Johnny Gargano rushes right back on the ramp and attacks Ciampa, sending him into the crowd. Gargano says this is not Ciampa's NXT as long as he's still bleeding. He says Ciampa is only champion because of him. And then Black walks over and decks Gargano, says Gargano was right, it's all because of him. Wow. Wow. What an amazing heatish promo from Tomasso Ciampa. I've said it several times before. Tomasso Ciampa is the best number 1 heel in NXT and the best heel in wrestling business today. Along right up there with Sami Callihan. Sami Callihan in Impact Wrestling. Tomasso Ciampa in NXT knows how to piss you off. Like I said, he knows how to cut a good heatish promo. He knows how to play the asshole. He plays the asshole really well. He knows how to draw a heel. They're doing that. He's definitely unscripted. It was a very good main event segment, very good heel promo. We're definitely setting up the feud between definitely setting up what's gonna happen in NXT Takeover for the main event NXT Championship match, which we most likely will find in the next week's episode. Anyway, I give this episode of NXT 5 stars. 2 thumbs up, way up, and a 10 out of 10. A 10 out of 10. The perfect 10. NXT definitely beat Raw and SmackDown this week because NXT is where it's at. Comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you thought about this week's episode of NXT, what you're looking forward to next week. What do you think's going to happen next? Anyway, you know how to subscribe. You stay classy, live long and prosper. Peace out, and bang!